Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Anna's Kitchen, and for today's video I'll be doing shrimp pizza. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so first I'm going to warm up some water, and then in a bowl I'm going to add 2 cups of flour. After the 2 cups of flour is in the mixing bowl, I'm going to add half teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon dry active yeast, 1 teaspoon brown sugar, and 6 ounces of lukewarm water, not too hot, not too cold. Then I'm going to just give that a stir until all the sugar crystals are dissolved, and then I'm going to set it aside for 15 minutes until the water becomes cloudy or have a little froth looking thingy on top, you see. While my yeast is being activated, to the side I'm going to cut some sweet pepper. I use yellow and I use green, and then I'm going to cut the middle of the tomato out, and I'm going to cut that up also. The reason why I use 2 different colors sweet pepper is because I wanted more colors, which will result in a more attractive looking pizza. So this was something fun. This dish was something fun to do. I really enjoyed doing it, and after I did this video I actually did 4 more pizza like it. Yeah, my family loved it, so I know you guys will love it too. Just give it a try and leave in the comment section how it turned out for you. Remember to give it a thumbs up, comment, and always share. Here I'm just cutting the green sweet pepper into julienne pieces. Now I'm going to just cut the middle of the tomato out, as I said before, and just use only the skin part of it because the middle have a lot of water in it. I don't want that in the pizza. Alright, just realizing I didn't add the clip where I was taking the middle out of the tomato, but I actually took it out, so take it out. Now I'm going to be cutting some onion into rings as thin as possible. Don't want any big chunky onion on it. I personally don't like onion, but yeah, for those of you who love onion, then you can add a lot to it, or you know, put more or put less. It's your choice. And this is a picture of all the seasoning that I use. If you look closely in the measuring cup, you can see the mixture was very frothy. That is when you know it's finished. Now I'm going to add that to my 2 cups of flour, and I'm going to use my hand mixer with dough hook and just give that a stir until it comes together. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flour at a time until the dough is no longer sticky and it's actually at a smooth consistency. So guys, you don't want to over mix this now with the dough hook. I'd rather you just use 2 tablespoons when it's in the bowl, and then gather it and put it on a flat clean surface or a cutting board or a pastry mat, otherwise known as fondant mat. Yeah, you can put it on it and then just knead it, and you won't be kneading too long either, and you will be using more flour. So just gather it and then take it out of the bowl and put it on the flat surface you see in the video in the next clip. So here I'm just putting it on my cutting board. I didn't have a fondant mat and I didn't want to do it on my countertop, so I used the cutting board. Remember to add 1 tablespoon of flour each time. You don't want to add too much flour at a time. So you add 1 tablespoon of flour at a time, and you just knead that in by pushing and pulling, and we're not going to knead it for too long. Once the dough comes together and it's smooth, then you just grease a bowl and add, you can use oil or butter if you want to grease it. I use butter, but you can use oil if you have oil and not butter. Okay, any which one. I'm rambling. Alright, so you're going to just put that into the bowl and let it rise until it's double in its size. So when it double in size, then you see, and I'll tell you what to do. So just let that rise. Now we're going to be seasoning our shrimp. I use just a dash of seasoning, dry seasoning that I have. I used all-purpose seasoning, cayenne pepper, and garlic powder and salt. So I didn't have a specific measurement for this, so I just put a little on it, and that was it. In a pot over medium heat, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of oil, and then guys, I'm using the shrimp to spread the oil. So I'm just going to fry my shrimp for about 2 minutes. I'm not going to do it long because it's going in the oven, so I just put it on the fire and fry it for 2 minutes, and then I take that off. So this was a fun and easy recipe for me to do. My sisters actually enjoy making it with me, and as I said before, my family loved it. However, if you are not a fan of shrimp, then you can use any topping you want to be used on your pizza, whether chicken, pineapples, ham, anything. So that was just a clip of my shrimp, and I'm going to take them out of the frying pan because it's finished, and then we're going to get right into assembling our pizza. So I didn't use a red sauce for my pizza. I used a white sauce, which is a roux sauce. I add salt, all-purpose seasoning, and little garlic seasoning to it. I didn't add any cheese because cheese is going to already be on the pizza. So now we're going to just butter our pizza tin, and that on the left is my dough. It actually doubled in size, so I'm just going to punch it down, gather it, and then take it out. You see, I just added a little more flour to it because it was really sticky because the time was hot. So I pinch off piece, I don't know why, but you can use all of the dough if you want. I didn't use all of it, and this was just from 2 cups of flour. Remember now, it doubled in size, so it stretched. So you can use all of it if you want. I only use around half. So I just take it out, stretch it out a little, and then press it right in the pan. If you see where you can see the pan bottom, then you can just pinch off a little piece more and just press it right on top. Now I'm going to add my roux sauce to the base, the bottom of my pizza. I'm just going to just spread that all over. Once that is evenly distributed onto the bottom, it's time to add some of our cheese. Just some, not all of it. Some of it on the bottom, on top of the roux sauce, and then I'm going to add some shrimp. I was going for a particular design, but I just scratch it and just put on the shrimp then on top. Then I add my sweet peppers. I don't know what happened to me, why I put those 2 sweet peppers there, and then going back to the shrimp. I guess I couldn't wait to see an next color on it, but I'm going to add my sweet peppers, and then I'm going to add my onion and my tomato. Remember, I cut the middle out of the tomato. It's still in there at this point in time. I guess it's right here. I realized that I didn't want the middle in it, and I took it out. So remember to do that in the beginning. So I use 2 different color sweet pepper. You can use 3 different color sweet pepper if you want, and leave out the tomato. So you can use yellow, green, and red sweet pepper with no tomato on it. Then you just use the regular onion and sweet pepper. But I chose to use tomato because I love tomato. And I don't like onion, so that's why I use a little bit of the onion. I'm rambling now again. So after I put on the fresh seasoning and the meat kind, which is the shrimp in this video, I'm going to add the cheese on top, and then I'm going to leave that for it to rise again for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm going to be putting it into the oven. Remember to hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, and you can leave in the comment section down below if you're going to try this recipe or you're going to use a different meat kind on yours. Just leave a comment on what you think and if you're going to do it. And remember to share my video. Share. Alright guys, so here's a close-up on how the pizza look after 15 minutes of rising again. I placed it in the oven for about 20 minutes or until it's golden brown, as you can see in the picture. You just cut it, serve it hot, and just enjoy, basically. Thanks for watching my video. As always, I appreciate it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please stop watching my video and you're not subscribed. Just hit the subscribe button. There is my end product of my shrimp pizza. Follow me on Instagram, Anna's Kitchen JA. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.